Hello guys, this is Mank and welcome to the channel. So today we'll talk about Public Provident Fund. So that is called PPF. So let's see about the details of PPF, how it can be opened, the interest rate what we get. We'll see a small calculation and then one major differentiator of PPF which we don't find in any other investment instrument. Okay. So PPF is a instrument which is backed by government. So and it is highly secured since it is backed by government and it's a long-term investment. So the minimum time period is 15 years and there is also a partial withdrawal that's a 7 years that we'll discuss later, and it falls under the category of triple E. So triple E is exempt. Okay, so whatever the money you invest, that is in free of tax, so it falls under section 80C. Okay, and whatever the interest what you earn from this is also tax free. So second E, and third is whatever the maturity value you get total, that would also be tax free. So it's triple E. Okay, and then we'll see. So how it can be opened? So you can open through post office. You need to fill a form called Form A, and you need to submit some documents like Aadhaar, PAN card, and all those documents, and then it can be opened. Otherwise, if you have an account with any bank like ICICI, HDFC Bank, so from those banks you can open it directly through the app or through the internet banking. You can open the PPF account. So only one person can open only one PPF account. They'll get account number that you can. It's only for one person, one account. Okay, and second thing is NRI people cannot open this account. It's only for Indian citizens. If you are an NRI person and you opened it in the like previous before you became NRI, so it can be continued. But now if you're NRI, you cannot open it. Okay, so the minimum investment is 500 per year, and you can put up to 1,50,000, and 1,50,000 is the limit for ATC also. Okay, so now suppose in a year if you don't put that 500 also you forgot, so your account will be deactivated. Okay, I'm sorry for this background noise. Okay, so your account will be deactivated if you don't put 500, but suppose you do it for 3 years, so fourth year you can start it again. So fourth year you can start it again. So what you need to do, you need to put that 500, 500, 500, 3 years, 1500 rupees, and a penalty of 50 per year. So it comes around 1650 rupees. So that you have to put so you can restart your PPF account. It will become active basically. Okay. So as I told you, it's partial withdrawal and loan is possible. So what happens when is loan possible and when is partial withdrawal possible? So loan on that PPF account can be taken from third to sixth year. So third to sixth year means suppose 19, 20, 19 you invested. Suppose this is 20 20 you invested. So 21 is end of 21 is the first year. 22nd is second year. End of 23rd is third year. So from third year to sixth year you can take loan on that. So when you talk about years, it's they count as a full financial year as the 1 year. So suppose you invest in the month of August. So August to March is not 1 year. So the cycle will start from next March. Suppose 20 August you invested. So 2020 August. So 21 March, it will not complete 1 year. 1 year will start from 21 March to 22 March. 21 April to 22 March. So that is 1 year. So like that you can get a loan from third year to sixth year. Same calculation goes for partial withdrawal also. But partial withdrawal is available only from seventh year onwards, but that also under special circumstance, right? So circumstance means if somebody is critically sick in your family, you need to produce some documents and you can withdraw the money. So partial withdrawal for 7 years, loan can be taken from third and sixth year. And when I say years, I'm repeating again, it's complete financial year, not in the middle. So if you like 6 months, 7 months, if you do, that is not counted as a year in calculation. Okay, so what is the interest rate? How much money you can get? So interest rate varies from 7 to 9%. So normally it's 7.5 to 8.5 and 9. Current rate is 7.1% because of this COVID situation. Government has reduced the interest rate, but that will go up once the economy becomes normal. So traditionally it was between 8 to 9%. So this is a very good situation that it will become very soon in that range. At least it will touch 8 by 2022. This is what is hopeful. We are hopeful about. So this is the interest rate you can earn. Okay. Now the good part is the interest is compounded monthly on month basis. So normally if you see a lot of banks and all they compound annually. Okay. So here it's compounded monthly. Okay. Then what about when you complete 15 years? The minimum investment period is 15 years. So what happens when you complete 15 years? So after you complete 15 years, you can extend it for 5 years each time for multiple years, multiple times. Suppose you want to, first time you extend by 5 years, it became 15 to 20 years. Then you can extend one more, become 25 years. Like that, you can keep on going till the time you want, and then you can withdraw. Okay. So now it is transferable between banks. Suppose you open an ICICI bank, but down the line you shift it to ICICI to SDFC. So you can shift the account from ICICI to SDFC, since it is a simple one person one account kind of concept. Okay, and also you can shift it to post office as well. Suppose you left your job, moved to hometown for any situation, and you want to deal with post office only, so you can shift it to your hometown. Okay. Also, I forgot to mention that this can be opened for minors as well, but if you open it for minors, it should be maintained by their parents or by their guardians, so only they can maintain. Then we'll see the next topic is okay. So next topic I'll explain it later. So these are the few options for PPF. Now one advantage is that PPF is the only instrument in India right now which is through which you can save your money at any cost. That money will be yours. So what I mean is this is secured from all the liabilities. So suppose you own a company, okay, and you are director of the company. A company has a lot of loans and everything gone. So you can lose everything, but nobody can touch your PPF money. That PPF money will always be in your account. Okay, so this is what we call secured from all liabilities, and there is only one instrument in India for investment that is secured from all liabilities. If you buy a house, if you have bank FD, if you have stocks, mutual funds, all can be sold if required. If taken loan, or your company has taken loan, you are director, you do some fraud, anything can happen and everything you can lose, but only PPF is something which is protected by the court, that nobody, not even government, can touch it. So it's basically completely your money. So that is why PPF is one of the most safest investment instrument in India. This is a very not a very generic situation for everybody, but this is a point which we cannot forget and we cannot ignore. So this makes the PPF is a very good investment opportunity on top of every other investment in India right now. So who should go for PPF? So I'll not say that you make it a primary mode of investment, but this is something which since it's less risky, and also it gives a very good return compared to your FD or your RD. Almost if you see right now, RD and FD gives you 5%, close to 5% interest. That also if your income is more than 10,000, probably you need to pay tax on that as well. But in case of PPF, it's completely tax free. As I told you, exempt category. Also, it's that you is secured from all liabilities. Also, it's compounded. So rather, if you take personal loan and everything, normally we pay money in compound interest. But this is one of the few things which give you secured, guaranteed compound interest, which doesn't happen usually. So that's the reason I recommend PPF. If not, if you don't put all money, at least you put some money. It works both as a retirement fund, it works both as a investment instrument where you get a good amount of interest. It also works in some kind of loan. If you need, you can take. If you want partial withdrawal, you can do. So there are a few options, though it's restrictive in nature in some way. But if you see, if you can just somehow you can manage it for 15 years, it can be a very good use sum of money which you can get at the later point in time. So saying all this, you can see a small calculation and check how it works. For that, I opened the website for Scriptbox. Okay. So this is a mutual fund investment website. So we'll not talk about the website right now. We'll just see the calculation. So for this calculation, I put amount is 10,000. So this is monthly you invest 10,000. Rate of return I kept as 8%, which is average. I'm expecting that it'll go more than 8%. Investment period is only 15 years. Okay, and compounded interval is monthly. When I select it's one, it's monthly. So the return what you get is 32 lakh 58,254. So principal amount is only 18 lakh. On top of that you own total is 32 lakhs. So you get around 14 and a half lakh interest on top of this, and this is completely secured from everything, and this is guaranteed you will get. Now assume that we increase the interest rate to 9%, which is a good possibility, keeping in mind the bonds of India is will very much in demand in the future. So if you put at 9%, your income becomes 35 lakhs 23,000, just increasing by 1%. So this is a very good investment, you can see, and you can definitely opt for PPF. If not 10,000, at least you can, if you invest in other mutual funds and other kind of instruments, you can make it at least 5,000 a month. Then also probably after with 9% interest and after 15 years compounded monthly, you'll get around 17 lakh 61,655. So that is not a very small amount of money you can talk about. So yeah, so this is it from my end. So if you have any questions regarding PPF, if I have missed something which you didn't understand or probably we skipped in the middle, you can put in the comments and we'll definitely try to reply to that, or else if it is too much information, we'll create a new video on that topic. So if you found this video helpful, you click the like button, share it with your friends, and if you find our channel that it solves your problem, it's helping you in your personal finance, do subscribe the channel and let others know about it. Okay. If you have any suggestions, leave in the comments and we'll go through it. We'll try to create a video on your comments if it's possible for us, if it solves a lot of problem. Thank you so much. See you later.